Aloha guys, welcome back to my channel. Mermaid Nina here. Well, I thought we would talk about our top 18, that's right, 18 things that I always have to have in my travel bag. That's right. I have so many videos of packing tips and tricks, packing 101, things you should take to Disney, things you should take on the airplane. And after just coming back from DC, I'm realizing that there are things that I always, and I mean always, take with me no matter what. Disney, Universal, DC, flying, driving, whatever. I always take these 18 things. So I thought I would just do a video about it, guys. I thought I would show you the 18 things that I always take with me in case you are, traveling soon and you want to know what items to add to your bag, whether it's your park bag, Disney park bag, Universal park bag, whether it's your airplane bag or just car bag or whatever you got going on. And it doesn't really matter if you're using, like this is my Lululemon belt bag here. Again, this isn't gonna hold all your stuff, but I usually wear this. And then I'll also wear a backpack. So I use this for like my personal items, things I need to keep close to my body. And then I'll put kind of the larger things in the backpack. I actually kind of wear the two together. And I know I haven't shown this backpack before. I actually purchased it purposely for DC because it's got the Americana stuff on it. It's also from Harvey's. It's a seatbelt bag. Absolutely rave about this company, but it's the exact same size as my Disney park bag. So meet Goofy, yeah? They are the exact same size. So it doesn't matter which one I bring. They are like a small park bag, right? So it's not a full size like campus backpack or school backpack. It's a little smaller scale. My kids will actually use these ones if it helps you guys. This is my son's. I actually just get it on Amazon. It was like 20 to 30 bucks. It's actually on my Amazon link. And then my daughter uses the Vera Bradley sling. So this is just a basic Vera Bradley sling. So all the stuff that I'm gonna show you guys, my top 18 things, all fit in these bags, but this is how my family travels. And like I said, it doesn't matter where I'm going. I always bring the Lululemon and then one of these of various backpacks. I have so many, but are you ready to get into my top 18 things I take with me everywhere? Let's go. All right, so these items are beyond, well, some of them might be obvious, but this is beyond, bringing your cell phone. If you're going anywhere, you should bring your cell phone. And obviously any medication that you are prescribed that you need to take, something like an EpiPen or some sort of medicine that you need to take in an emergency, or obviously you take daily or nightly, you need to bring that with you. But this is in addition to that stuff, right? So something I always have in my bag is a pen. In fact, I use the multicolored old-fashioned Bic pen that has all the different colors on it. Why do I bring out a pen? Well, you just never know when you have to fill out some form of document or a form. This can be especially important if you're flying internationally. I can't tell you how many times I had to fill out some sort of custom form while I was on the airplane. It's also great for taking notes. And in case you need to distract the kiddos, playing on some paper on a menu somewhere, always have a pen with me. Next thing, cash. Why cash? Well, you never know when you get into a situation where it's cash only. We especially found this out in DC. There were a lot of situations where they don't take the credit card. So you do need to have travel cash with you. Now, I always have at least 120, several 5s, and several 1s. They work great for tipping as well. Although if I'm in a situation where I'm staying at a hotel and I'm using bellhop, like Disney, I will have specific additional cash just for tipping, but I always have a good $30 to $40 on me just in case we get into a situation and they don't accept credit card. You need to have that cash. In addition to all of this, I always carry emergency cash. Situations, what if power goes out, credit card machines are down, you got to pay for a taxi cab and they are cash only. So many situations that go on through my head. I always have emergency cash. This is especially helpful if you're cruising, especially international, and you get into a situation and you just need to show someone some money. Help me out, you know, look at, I've got cash. That kind of situation, always have cash. Next thing up is a backup battery. Now I talk about my backup battery all the time. I don't know if you can even buy this one anymore, but it is by Anchor. Go ahead and look on Amazon. I have a few on my link. I don't go anywhere without my battery pack. This is a 5-day pack. So if I get stranded somewhere, again, I'm traveling and I need to charge my phone or my camera, or I'm in some sort of emergency, I always have my backup battery with the cords, right? And mine is just slightly smaller than my cell phone. So I can just put the two together, pack them in my bag, and I am good to go. Chapstick. I have talked about this before, I am sure. I will not go anywhere without my chapstick. I am so sensitive when my lips are chapped or dry, or I'm having allergies. Sometimes just going from humid air to dry air. Again, you're traveling. I always have chapstick. Now, the situation I ran into is we were traveling once, my chapstick, fell out of my bag, and I could not find chapstick for days. No matter how many gift shops I went to, I could not find any chapstick. So not only will I pack a current chapstick, I actually pack a backup chapstick as well, because that's just how crazy I am and how much I hate dry, chapped lips. Next thing up, Kleenex. Now I know this sounds silly, but again, you're traveling, dry air, humid air, different plants, different things are in the air, allergies. I can't tell you how much I was blowing my nose at DC, not because I was sick, because they just have different plants and bushes and trees and flowers and everything's blowing around. A good chunk of us were blowing our nose constantly. There was lots of sneezing going on. So I was very thankful. I always carry my handy pack of Kleenex. In fact, I will pack a couple of extra packs in my checked bag. So if I need to replenish, I absolutely can. Gum. Now, this is especially important at Disney World because they do not, and I repeat, do not sell gum anywhere on Disney property. So if you are a gum chewer, you absolutely want to pack it yourself. So I will bring a full container of gum, but in my bag, I'll actually just take out a few pieces and put them in my Tupperware smidget thing right here, my little container. I will pop in a few pieces of gum. That way it's small, it's easy, it fits in my bag. No matter when I need gum, I can pop one in. Why would you need gum, guys? Well, obviously to freshen your breath. Sometimes gum is used in motion. If you're experiencing some motion sickness, the mint in the gum can actually be soothing. And sometimes if you're hungry and you're just, and you can't get any food, sometimes chewing some gum will kind of subdue that a little bit. Always, always have gum. Next thing, and I know it might be silly again, but I will not go anywhere without bottle of water and a snack bar. I'm talking even at home too. I always have my water with me, and I always have a secret bar in my bag. First of all, you never know when you're gonna get the hunger or the hangries. I'm also hypoglycemic, so I never know when I need to get some quick protein or sugar, or depending on the situation. So a protein bar is absolutely perfect for that. You don't know when you get into a situation and you have dining reservations, but you're delayed and you're hungry, your kiddo's hungry. Absolutely always have a snack. What if you get stranded somewhere, right? And water, I mean, that's just obvious. You should always have water. I like to bring a refillable bottle with me. And like I showed you in my water bottle video, you can even get a little filter to go in there. So depending on your situation, maybe you're camping or, who knows, you can actually filter out some of that water as well. Next up is medicine. Now, I'm talking just your generic medicine, right? Headache medicine, fever medicine, allergy medicine, maybe tummy trouble medicine, heartburn medicine, any sort of those kind of like daily medicines that you might take, not prescription, but you just never know when you're gonna get a headache, when you're not gonna feel good, or when you ate something doesn't, fit with your stomach. Or again, Washington, D.C., allergies. I was so thankful for my allergy pills. Anyway, I put a few in that same container, that same smidget from Tupperware. I actually put in a few Advil, a few allergy pills, and a few pieces of gum, all in the same container, and I will refill as needed. I will tell you, this little container came in so popular at DC. Everyone was asking me for my Advil. All the other chaperones forgot to pack their Tylenol and their Advil, and you know me, I'm always prepared, and they needed to borrow my Advil, and I was happy to help out. But yes, I always have those types of medicines. And of course, if I'm traveling with the kiddos, I will pack their headache fever medicine as well. Sunglasses. If you guys know anything about me, I don't go anywhere without my sunglasses, my Ray-Bans. Absolutely love these. I have several pairs that I kind of keep throughout, whether the house or different bags or in different suitcases. So I am never without my sunglasses. I don't know if I just have, you know, super sensitive eyes or if I just like to look cool. I don't know, but I always, always, always have my sunglasses. In fact, a few years back, I went ahead and bought one of these sunglasses cases at Disney. It just kind of pops open, sunglasses go inside, and actually I attach a carabiner to it, and I just hang it off the side of my bag. So if I'm going in a situation where I'm going in and out, you know, in and out of doors, lights, shade, I can pop them off, stick them in, pop them off, stick them in. I don't have to keep digging through my bag. It's right there on the outside. But 100% sunglasses, people. And for the ladies in the group, we did have this situation at DC, so I just want to remind people, ladies, those personal items that we unfortunately have to purchase and deal with throughout our lifetime, please don't forget to pack a few of those, a few backups. You never know when you're in a situation and you need to have those items, or someone else in your party maybe was not prepared and needed a few of those items. So I absolutely always have a few of those on me. Again, it was helpful in DC. And I was actually at Disney once, and there was a teenage girl. I felt so bad for her. She was in the bathroom, and yeah, she was struggling. Thank goodness I could help her out with those few things I always keep in my bag. So those are my actual top 10 100% have to have with me all the time in my travel bag. But I've got some bonus 8 items. Maybe they're not as important as the top 10, but still very much important. So the first one here is gonna be sanitizer. Now, I am not talking just for COVID, although yeah, that's important too. But any situation, I mean, germs are among us. If you're traveling winter season, germy season, or you're in public, airplanes, so many people are touching so many things. Just sanitize. I absolutely love sanitizer spray. Thanks to the people who told me about Touchland, this 100% fits inside my Lululemon, or you can go ahead and bring sanitizer wipes. These are my wet ones for food allergies. Either way, sanitizer, not just for COVID, people. Next thing up are Band-Aids or blister aids. I actually keep both. I just put them in a little Ziploc baggie here. They fold up nice and thin. You can't even tell I'm taking them with me. Yeah, these were helpful in DC too. I had another chaperone who was like, you don't happen to have any Band-Aids? I'm like, not only do I have Band-Aids, I have blister Band-Aids. Yeah, that totally helped her heels. You know, sometimes when you're walking a lot and the back of your shoes kind of rub a little bit, and you want those extra protection there so you don't hurt and chafe your feet. So yeah, I will not go anywhere without a couple of Band-Aids or blister Band-Aids. They don't take up any space, so why not? Next thing up, even if you're not going somewhere sunny, but especially if you're going somewhere sunny, don't forget sunscreen and perhaps even aloe. I will not go anywhere with at least my face from Sunbum. I can just do my nose and right here if needed. Obviously, if I'm going to Disney and a really long vacation, I'll bring my actual sunscreen. I keep that in the hotel room, but this is always in my bag. It's the perfect size and shape for just a few little touches up on your face. And while we're talking about this, deodorant. Travel size deodorant, itty bitty deodorant, throw that in your bag too. Again, you never know when you're gonna need it. This one might be a little obvious, guys, but your wallet, but not just any wallet. You wanna go with a travel wallet, nice and thin, right? Doesn't take up too much space. Mine is actually RFID protected. So if anyone wants to scan my bag and try to steal my information, they can't because mine is actually protected from that. But outside of the wallet, you wanna make sure you have your ID, your insurance card, yeah, you're traveling, and some form of credit card. even if you have to borrow it from your parents, something, depending on who you are and where you're going, in an emergency. Again, you need that emergency cash. You also need that credit card. In fact, one thing I'll do, a little tip for you guys, is before I'm going on a big vacation, I will actually pay off my credit card bill. Pay it off, get it down to zero, even if it isn't time to pay that bill. Because that way when I'm traveling, I have the full credit amount on me that I can spend in case there's an emergency. In case I'm stuck somewhere and I have to book different flights and extra hotel nights and who knows what the situation is. I don't want to max out my credit card because I forgot to pay my bill. I will actually pay it off on purpose ahead of time so that I'll have that open credit limit, if that makes sense. Next thing up, again, stupid, but I won't go anywhere without it. A nail filer, just a simple little nail filer. I keep my nicer one in my in my checked bag, in my suitcase, but I always have this little simple one, just, it's thin, just toss it in your bag. You never know when you get a hangnail or you broke a nail, at least it's always happening to me. It's simple, it's easy. It's always in my bags. In fact, I have, like I showed you, I have several bags. There's one in each of those bags because you just never know. Next thing on my list is flossers, whether you want to pack floss or just handy dandy flossers. Again, you're eating out, you're traveling, maybe you're trying different foods, and sometimes those foods, get stuck in your teeth. And there's nothing worse than when you have something right there and it's like annoying you and you're getting a little headache because it's bothering you. Just go in the bathroom, take care of it, you're good to go. I just pack a few of these little flossers. Now, my big tip. If some of this was super obvious, maybe this one won't be. You ready for this? Ziploc baggies. That's right. They fold up nice and thin. I actually just take a couple of different baggies, but somewhere between sandwich and quart size, gallon if you want to. Folding up nice and small. They just lay there. I mean, it's like the size of money. I stick them right there in my bag and it just stays in my bag. And if I need to use Ziplocs for any reason whatsoever, I have them. Leftovers. What if you get sick? What if you need to protect something from the wet or the rain, or something got wet and you need to put it in a Ziploc baggie to protect the rest of your bags? I mean, there's hundreds and thousands of reasons why you might want Ziploc baggies. Yep, they're always in my bag. Again, a lot of this stuff lives in my bag. I don't even take them out. I actually have several of the same items in all the bags. So no matter what bag I grab for whatever situation, whatever trip, it already has those items in there. The last item on my list is inspired by a coworker of mine. A few trips ago, I shared a room with a special coworker and she was unpacking her bag and I noticed she packs duct tape. That's right. Several strips of duct tape that she kind of just sticks together, folds on top, folds up nice and thin, always keeps it in her bag. She was in a situation a while ago, needed duct tape. Now she will not travel without it. I absolutely love this, guys. Duct tape can be used for anything. You pop a hole in your bag, in your shirt, in your shoe, duct tape. You found out your clothes are too long, you got to hem something, duct tape. Something rips, something breaks, duct tape. I absolutely love this idea. So why not, with all your other craziness, because you're traveling, you're away from home, why not pack a little bit of duct tape? But yes, that's my crazy list. 10 very important things and then 8 additional stuff, making a top 18 items I will not travel without, no matter where I'm going, whether it's car, plane, domestic, international, I don't care where I'm going. I am 100% packing these items with the addition of my cell phone and prescribed medication. So what do you guys think? Am I weird? Or do you love this? Do you love these types of videos? Let me know in the comments. My goal, of course, guys, is to just help you out. Not all of us are going to Disney, and some of us don't travel very often. I realized this a lot when I went to DC. A lot of those other chaperones and kiddos have never really traveled before, and they didn't think of these items. And a lot of them were borrowing mine, which is totally fine, but be prepared, right? So let me know in the comments if you found this video helpful. Also, let me know if you have items that you always travel with and you won't travel without. Pop those in the comments as well. But Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If the subscribe button is red, please click it, turn it gray, hit the bell icon for notifications, like this video, and comment like I said. Is there something here that I packed that's a little over the top? Like, Nina, do you really need a nail filer? Yes, I do actually. But let me know what you pack and what you don't pack. Again, this was just what's in my bag. Obviously, situation depending, I might add more things depending on where we're going. Cruise, theme parks, national park, a place where we're hiking, doesn't matter. I might add additional things, but these are the top 18 things that are always 100%, no matter where I'm going, always in my bag. In fact, if you see me at the theme parks, you have a headache, yep, I am gonna have Advil on me. So, as always, guys, mahalo for watching. Nina, out.